I found it on the sidewalk, a worn leather wallet. It looked out of place among the fallen leaves. Curiosity tugged at me. I picked it up, feeling its weight in my hand. I opened it. Cash, a couple of credit cards, and an ID. The picture was of a middle-aged man, his eyes bright, but the name, Samuel Brooks, felt heavy. Then I spotted a small, folded note tucked in a corner. I unfolded it. 2 words, find me. Just that. I looked around half, expecting Samuel to be searching. But no one was in sight. I pocketed the wallet, feeling a sense of duty. By now, it was a part of my day. I couldn't just ignore it. I decided to return it. The next morning, I walked to the address on the ID. A small, unassuming house with faded paint. I knocked, my heart pounding. A woman opened the door, her face lined with worry. "Can I help you?" she asked. I held out the wallet, my hands trembling slightly. "I found this. It belongs to Samuel Brooks." Her eyes widened, and she took it like it was a fragile bird. "Oh my God, thank you," she gasped. I expected a simple thank you, maybe a smile. But her eyes filled with tears. "This means so much more than you know." I was taken aback. "What do you mean?" She hesitated, glancing back into the house. "Samuel, he's been missing. We thought he lost everything, including hope. This wallet had a note, didn't it?" I nodded, handing it over. "Just 2 words. Find me." Her breath caught. He wrote that before he left. He was struggling with his demons. This wallet was a reminder he needed to find himself. I thought he was gone for good. "Thank you for bringing this back." "Thank you so much." I felt a lump in my throat. The wallet wasn't just cash, it was a lifeline. I had stumbled into something deeper than I could fathom. I walked away, feeling heavier than before. This wasn't just about returning a lost item. It was about hope, and maybe, just maybe, about a man finding his way back. The woman, her name was Linda, stood there clutching the wallet. I felt a strange connection to her, to Samuel, though I didn't know them. I turned back, my mind racing. What had happened to him? I couldn't shake the feeling that I needed to know more. Hours later, I found myself on the internet. I searched for Samuel Brooks, hoping to find a news article, anything. My heart sank when I stumbled on a local forum. People were discussing him. Some thought he was a missing person. Others shared stories of his struggles with addiction. Each comment felt like a punch to my gut. He had been battling demons, and that wallet was his last tether to reality. I couldn't just walk away from this. I needed to find him. I called Linda, trying to mask my urgency. "Do you have any leads? Any idea where he might be?" "No, I don't. But he's been wandering. I wish I could track him down. I need to know he's okay." Her voice cracked, and I felt her pain. My heart raced. "I'll help you. I can look for him. Just tell me what you know." She gave me a few names, places he frequented. I hung up, my resolve hardening. The next day, I hit the streets. I visited coffee shops, parks, anywhere he might go. I asked around. Most people shrugged when I mentioned his name, but a few remembered him, spoke of his kindness mixed with despair. After hours of searching, I found a small shelter. A flicker of hope ignited in my chest. I walked in, scanning the room. Then I saw him. Samuel. Disheveled but alive, sitting at a table, staring blankly at his hands. I approached slowly, my heart pounding. "Samuel." He looked up, his eyes weary. "Who are you?" I took a deep breath. "I found your wallet. Linda is worried about you. She wants to help. You're not alone in this." For a moment, he just stared. Then the walls around him seemed to crack. I didn't know if he'd break down or push me away. But something shifted. A flicker of recognition crossed his face. "Rome and I thought I lost everything." I nodded. "Not yet. You still have a chance. Let's get you back." And just like that, something inside me shifted too. I wasn't just returning a wallet. I was returning a piece of hope. The moment hung in the air. Samuel stared at me, and I saw a battle raging within him. I wasn't sure if I was offering him salvation or just another disappointment. But I took a step closer. "You can come home, Samuel. Linda cares. You matter." He looked down, his hands trembling. "I don't know if I can. I've hurt so many people. But you can start over. You have a chance now. You have a community waiting for you." His eyes flickered with something, fear, hope, a mix of both. Finally, he nodded. "Okay, let's go." Together, we left the shelter. I could see him slowly shedding layers of darkness. As we walked, I shared stories of Linda, of the hope she carried. He listened, his expression softening, becoming human again. When we reached Linda's house, she opened the door and gasped. Tears streamed down her face as she rushed into his arms. "I thought I lost you," she cried. Samuel held her tightly, and I watched, my heart swelling. They stood there, locked in an embrace, as if time had folded, bringing them back together. I felt like an intruder in their moment. But then, Samuel looked at me, his eyes shining. "Thank you. You didn't have to do this." I shrugged, feeling a warmth spread through me. "I just returned something that was never really lost. You were always on your way back." He smiled, a real smile that lit up his face. I knew then that I had done more than just return a wallet. I had played a small part in a much larger story. As I walked away, I I reflected on the note. Find me. It had led me on a journey, one that wasn't just about a lost wallet, but about reconnecting lost souls. Sometimes the smallest actions can have the biggest impacts, and sometimes the thing you find isn't just what you expected. It's something far greater. So if you ever find something lost, remember, it could change everything. Follow for more.